The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Good man, Carl. Thank you for doing that for me. So our goals: best finish. We've got to finish 8th or better. No problem for 500 resource points. They've arrived. It's going to be a wet qualifying, and then it's going to be dry for the race. Welcome to the A1 ring, or should I say the Red Bull ring. So you'll see that we've lost a lot of stuff on our car. We don't know why. Well, it's because we couldn't negotiate a damn contract, could we? So we're not going to get a lot of resource points, but the big thing we've lost is the upgrade speed, because that is going to kill us. Because now it's going to take 2 weeks, that's going to take 3 weeks, and the ultimate stuff is going to take... well, that'll still take 4 weeks, so I suppose that's a blessing, somewhat. But we've got to find some stuff. So I think what we'll do is, that's going to be ready for Germany. So if we get that now... or should we wait? See, logic would dictate you go after the big stuff now, because you're going to want some big upgrades coming up. Certainly with thing in mind. We've nearly fully developed actually the aero, so that's pretty good. And yeah, we've nearly done the... I think to get in there though, we've got to do this. So I think we've got to concentrate on them two. I think if we stick with what we got at the moment, we can concentrate on them two. That's where I want to concentrate. So, while I'm babbling, we've taken new for the freeze. Let's take a look at your... there, take a look at the points. Kimi Räikkönen now pulled out a 28-point lead over myself, with Sebastian Vettel in third. A little gap then to Ricciardo, a little gap to Verstappen, and a little gap to Perez, who's in a fight with Bottas, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Sainz and Stroll. You can add Ocon to that list as well. Kevin Magnussen, Charles Leclerc, and then Grosjean, Alonso, Ericsson, Van Dorn, and 2 cars yet to score, Gasly and Hartley. Both are Toro Rossos. What a shock. So, we are now going to go and practice around the Red Bull Ring, and then we shall see you for qualifying. Joys, qualifying! Yay!
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
Nothing? Okay. So let's talk about practice as we get a pair of ultra softs on. Make sure we've got our setup on. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got our setup on. That's good. That's good. Yep. Or have we got our setup on? Let me just check we got our setup on for it.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Oh, it's rain. Better get going then. Better get going. Better get going on these tyres if there's rain on the way. Oh, in fact, it's here now. So, practice has gone really well. We've got speed in the car, which we kind of hoped we had. And everything seems to be holding up well. It looks like a few other cars have come out. See if we can hook onto Perez here. Van Dorn sets a flyer. Perez, you're moving out the way. Yeah, if we can get a good lap in before this rain hits, I reckon we can be pretty close. But the one thing letting us down, excuse me, is this middle sector. Even though we've thrown all the aero upgrades at it we possibly can, this middle sector, specifically those last two corners, they really do suck balls. But we're gonna come through the last corner. Oh, yes, nice. Oh, it's all over the place in DRS. Thank you very much.
You've just put in the fastest lap.
Thank you very much. We beat Verstappen. That's a good thing. Except we're not fastest excuse me, we're not fastest anymore. Pierre Gasly, look
So
at him
far,
go.
our fastest lap is a 1 minute 6.6.
Is that going to see us through? I imagine that kind of lap will see us through. Yeah, it's going to see us through. The rain's here now, so... Yippee-ki-yay! We're through to Q2. I just wish I was faster than Verstappen, that was all. He was faster on the super softs. Wow, that's bad. So who did we lose then? We nearly lost Kimi. We lost Ocon, Alonso, Stroll, Van Dorn and Hartley. Oh, the usuals then. The usual scrubs. Right then, on to Q2 then. Okay, so now it's raining. And there's no break in this rain, so it's worth going out and setting a lap, I think. See where we stand on these intermediates. Because I don't think we haven't had any practice in the intermediates in this weather. So DRS will be offline as well. Car felt very tight turning into the last two corners. Somebody's gone off. Oh, big slide out of the first corner already. And now out of turn 3 as well. Ugh. You could just hear the vibration. I reckon if this goes anywhere, we're going to be good. That's nice. 6 tenths down on Raikkonen. We can live with that. Oh, no, we nearly threw it all away. Nearly threw it all away in the fast sweeper. Going to come to the line, we're slower than... Wow, we're a second slower. Ouch. Ouch, we're a second slower.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
Ouch, we're a second slower and we're out at the minute. In fact, we're really out. Well, there's nothing more I can do but throw a new set of inters at it. Or keep the other set. Let's keep the other set. No, actually, let's go with a new set. Let's go with a new set. We've got to do something. Because that lap was pretty... Well, I didn't think that lap was actually too bad. But obviously someone decided it was pretty bad. Oh god, no, no. I might just muck it up. Yeah, it's already slower. Oh, big slide again! What the hell have you got to do? Well, this lap's ruined. Oh, no wonder they filled it up. What have you... Why have you filled it up? Oh, idiots! No wonder I'm...
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
No wonder
So
I'm
far,
so
our fastest
slow.
lap is a 1:15.6.
No wonder I'm so bleeding slow. What are they doing? I don't know. Right, let's go back out there with these. No wonder I was so bleeding slow.
Okay, we're currently in the drop zone. We need you to move up into the top 10, or we won't progress to the shootout.
Well, obviously, douche. Perhaps if you would not fill the car up all the bleeding way. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Now, come on. We're already 3-4 tenths faster. We're getting a nice toe off Verstappen, who's actually, I think, holding us up a bit here. I think this might be intentional on his part. Could someone wake up Verstappen here and tell him to get out of the way? Preferably any time now is really good. Actually, no, keep him there a bit. Whoa, whoa,
2
whoa!
minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here, or we're out of qualifying.
Good lord, what happened there? That... Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm angry. I just hope I can make it round on this fuel. I'll swear down now that was intentional on Max's part. Come on, come on. I think we're going to make it, we're alright. We just need what? I think this lap's going to be better easily, so... Oh, over the curb on the exit. We're a second faster. Come on. No! Unbelievable, we're out.
I'd take a set of...
Unbelievable. Great. Just great. I swear that you held me up on purpose and I want you reprimanded for it.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Jeff wants to see the guy that breaks late, be brave and fights as hard as I can. Oh, you're going to get him. I tell you now, I see Max Verstappen and I'm putting him in the fence. I am putting him in the fence proper. You'll also notice I'm accumulating resource points. What I'm doing now is I'm accumulating them so that we can get some of these ultimate upgrades. Now, yes, they take 4 weeks to come and whatnot. However, if I keep praising, the power of this car, and to some extent the aero in this car, because I want that one, I think we're gonna be all right, and I think we're gonna be able to just go for it. So that's where we're gonna go. We're not gonna spend any resource points on the car for a while, just to accumulate some big points so that we can go and do some business. I mean, if you think about it, from the team objective we get 500, from Max and Stroll we get 540, so there's 1,000 already. So if you think there's 2,500 resource points, that by the time we bigged up the engineers and in the power department, that's those 2 ultimate upgrades paid for. And that's what we're going to be looking for. So as soon as we get enough resource points, boom, bang, we're going to get straight in and get this stuff done. And then you just got to hope when they announce the technical changes, if they announce technical changes, they go for somewhere like this. They won't go for the chassis. They shouldn't do that 2 years in a row, should they? They may go. I hope they go for durability, because then I can concentrate all the things on getting the durability. Boom, bang, thank you very much. But for right now, we got to go race. Oh boy. Okay, so he wants to see Mr. Aggressive today, does he? Oh, he's gonna get aggressive, all right. Aggressive in a big way.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Well, Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Verstappen, Sainz and Sergio Perez, Poole, Ericsson, Romain Grosjean and Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn, Hartley and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We're higher on the grid than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
Oh, I'm looking to do even better straight away. Now, I like this strategy. I like this one. We'll go on the super softs, and then go to the ultra softs. I like that strategy. Can we come in a lap earlier for even? It's not much faster if we come in a lap earlier, but we might do. We'll keep that in mind, because we found that out in France. The undercut is absolutely powerful, even with a damaged wing. So we're gonna get racing. Let's do this. Build the revs up. Lights out, away we go. I think he's going to get past us, is Ericsson. And now down there it. Oh, rallying style. Oh, hello. About 2 for the price of 1. While you two are arguing with each other, let me have that position. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, gentlemen. Now, let's get off, nose down and get on with it.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Can't believe we pulled off that pass rally style, man. That was a good move. So it's Raikkonen in the lead, followed by Vettel, followed by Hamilton, followed by me, followed by Ricciardo. And we've got previous. We've got previous from Paul Ricard. Ooh, I'm liking this. Hamilton and Vettel fighting each other. I'm liking that a lot. I mean, Hamilton's got him. No, Vettel's not going to give that one up. Oh, go on, Sebastian. Now he's going to give it up now. And that means we're going to have some of this Ferrari down, certainly into turn 3, I think. We may have some of this Ferrari down into turn 1. Raikkonen sets another flyer.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Okay, Vettel's got DRS, we've got DRS, so that might be a bit neutral to start with. Unless he's going to go for the big boy move on Hamilton. And in doing that, he's left the door wide open.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
He left the door wide open. What are you going to say to that one, Sebastian? And we didn't get penalised for it, which was good. That was almost like a personal invitation.
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
That was almost like a personal invitation from Sebastian to me. Hello, I've left the door open. Come through. You can guarantee I won't get that same courtesy from Lewis Hamilton. I think Ricciardo might have bit the dust just then. Yeah, we're getting close to Hamilton though. And then he pulled away slightly. I don't know, man. Have we got enough for Raikkonen this weekend? Maybe not.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Can I advise against that for the moment? If that's all right with you? Oh, look at this. We're going to get DRS into turn 1. Definitely going to get DRS into turn 1. Here we go. What's your answer, Lewis? Come on, what's your answer?
The gap to the leader is 3.6
Your
seconds.
answer is...
We're leading our teammate by 12.3 seconds.
Dear. That went bad. I don't think either of us wanted to give it up either. But it looks like I've come away unscathed, yep. But now we're going to have Lewis Hamilton all over our rear end as we start our pursuit of the Iceman. Kimi Raikkonen.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
The Iceman doesn't cometh, Ian Poole cometh. Is it me or are we dropping Hamilton? I hope we are, because I don't fancy DRS with that Murph behind me. Oh yeah, we are dropping Hamilton. Oh, we're on for second here. We're on for second here. Hamilton can't get close. Let's see if we can get close to Raikkonen though. The gap's at 3.8. I don't know if we can. There's a slow-moving Toro Rosso, I think, or is that Max Verstappen on the wander around again? Or is it Hartley? Hartley forgot all his stuff from France. He wanted to just come back and finish the job. We got nothing for Raikkonen this weekend. Looks like Raikkonen is faster on pace. I respect that. I respect that. Although we just brought it down 3/10, that's interesting. So maybe we do have something for Raikkonen. Yeah, we just brought it down by another 10th. Hamilton's 1.6 behind, so we're not worried about Hamilton. Looks like Ricciardo and Magnussen are having a good fight.
It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being.
There goes Raikkonen. Gap at 3.7. I'm wondering if Raikkonen's got tyre issues. Because he seems awfully meh. If that is the case.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
If that is the case, I reckon he's ours for the taking here. Because as we found out in France, that undercut's the powerful, powerful thing. Well, some will be arguing, well, hang on, what about what you did to Vettel? Well, yeah, but it was Sebastian Vettel. He left the door open. You don't leave the door open for me, because I will come in and I will have at it. Plus, when we come in, we're going to be on the faster tyre. And it should last a lot longer as well, as we lose a tenth to in that sector. But you watch, I bet we pulled back about 3-4 tenths in this sector. There you go, we pulled a half a second. Wow! Wow, we're both on the same tyre as well.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
We're both on the same tyre as well. Well, whatever he does, I'm going to do the opposite. Because I fancy undercutting him. I fancy undercutting him. Let's see what he does. He's staying out, so we'll stay out. Last minute change of mind.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
We only gained 2 tenths on him in that lap. Got Verstappen behind us. So maybe it was Magnussen and Verstappen. You would have wanted to be on that fight, wouldn't you? There's a 10. Yeah, it's Magnussen and Verstappen. Two absolute they'll give each other no favours there. So that means he's going on
Box
to the
this
ultra
lap, please.
stops, isn't he? Yeah, he's going on to the ultras now. So here we are, we're in. They're servicing him. We're off 1.9, nice stop. So who's just taken the lead? Someone's just taken the lead.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Ooh, we're right behind Grosjean. That's not a place I want to be. Oh dear. Oh, he's got DRS too. We've both got DRS. Yep. Give that one up, Grosjean.
Brilliant. Nice move.
So we might have lost a little bit to Raikkonen there. Well, we've got Ericsson in front of us, Raikkonen. So who's leading then? In fact, Ericsson's going in the pits. Lost a bit of time going around him. Oh, it's Verstappen. So we're 3.7. Let's see what we can do in 7 laps then. We beat Hamilton out, Stroll's in the pits.
Lance is in the pits.
As he's just told me. We've set the fastest first sector of anybody. Wow. Let's see if we can follow it out with the fastest middle sector and then the fastest final sector, and wham bam, thank you, man.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
There we've gained a tenth somewhere. We've got the fastest middle sector as well. What's your answer, Kimi? Kimi sets fastest lap, 1:07.664. We beat that. Wow! Come on then, Kimi. It's on. If we keep pumping in laps, get within a second, I don't think Raikkonen's going to have an answer. As we set another fastest lap. We are just pulverizing him.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
As we gain... Oh, I don't know what we gained there. I wasn't paying attention in the first sector. But I guarantee you, he's looking behind him now.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He's looking behind him and he's worrying. The gap 2.6, we're half a second faster in the final sector. Where it matters. He's either got aero damage, as somebody, oh, we got one of the McLarens going slow. We're neither faster or slower in the first sector. This is just... This is me proving a point now. Me proving the point that Kimi Raikkonen is about to become my personal you-know-what. If this isn't down to about 2.2 by the end of this lap, I would be very surprised. We are so much faster. Look at how we're faster than Hamilton. We are dropping Hamilton by about, what, 3? A second a lap. The gap at 2.1. Arriva Dirty is going to be on the pit wall.
The gap behind us is 7.2 seconds.
He's going to be on the pit wall, Arriva Dirty. He's going to be telling Raikkonen, he's coming. And Raikkonen, oh, what can you do? I cannot go faster. It's like he's got a rocket ship or something. I don't know. Still 2.1, getting for it to come down to 1.6, 1.7, if it's 1.5 even better. Oh, big slide. And what's that going to do for us? Ooh, no, it's stayed 2.1. Wow, are we now struggling? 3 laps to go. Come on. Yeah, now he's pulled 2/10 out on us that lap.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
So maybe he was actually being a cheeky sod and saving his tyres.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I think he was saving tyres, the cheeky you-know-what. He was luring me in then. Yeah, he's pulling out another 2/10 a lap. 2/10 a sector, I should say. But we haven't given up yet. We've not given up. In fact, now we've pulled that time back. Still 2 seconds.
Gap to teammate behind is 40.2 seconds.
Lance is 40 seconds back. Look at that. The lap McLaren just overtaken Hamilton. I don't know who that lap McLaren is, but he deserves some respect. Maybe it's Alonso. I don't know if we're going to get close to him, unfortunately. I think we burned all our stuff up on the...
The gap to the car behind is 9.4 seconds.
I think we burned all our stuff up on the...
This is your final lap of the race.
The gap's at 1.7. Kimi, look in your rears. Yeah, he's got more than enough. Okay, Kimi, we concede. We concede. White flag. Yellow flag, sorry. No, it is a white flag. We surrender. You were the better driver today. Today. But we were the better driver than Max Verstappen, definitely. So we pushed him all the way, but Kimi Raikkonen wins the race, and we're going to finish in second place.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
He had more than enough for us this weekend, did Kimi Raikkonen.
Give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
And we spray the champagne!
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I have to give it to Paul. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Nice, so we finished second to Kimi Raikkonen and driver of the day. Hamilton third, we beat Verstappen and got better lap than him. Nice for Haas, Renault. Oh, look at that, Marcus Ericsson with the big boy pants. Good on Marcus. Beat Grosjean as well. Only just though. Ocon, Hulkenberg. Look at that. Bottas no points. Vettel no points. Ricciardo no points. That's gonna hurt them. Felt like a clean race, yeah. A few collisions at the start, but other than that, nothing severe. So we're gonna go and have a word with our favourite Scottish little Manx, because she's gonna have questions, because that was a fantastic result for us today. We must be really happy, and we are actually. We're really happy. So let's do this.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
It's good.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
Yeah, that would be telling.
You were cutting your way through the field
We
during the
did,
race.
and it's all down to the power of our power unit.
Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there.
Right. Like I said, it's all down to the power unit. It can only be the power unit.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No problem, darling. Hello, Emma. Yeah, just remind me, Max, did you finish on the podium? Oh, that's right, no you didn't, scrub. It also means now, because of that, we're actually not going to get both of these at the same time. Look at that, it must be so nice to get all this. 1900 resource points. And everyone's rep goes up.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Sweet as a nut. Right, let's have a look. What can we do? That's the wrong one. That's the right one. There we go. So now... Well, it's still going to cost her... so they've reached the potential. Alright then. So if they've reached their potential, it might be worth getting one of these upgrades, because then we'll be more powerful than the Ferrari. It may be worth going for that one right now. I don't know. See, I want to buy them all together. That would be, what, 4,200? Can I get 4,200 by the end of this contract? Well, I think I could, if I'm being honest, because the next contract comes at Hungary. If they average 500, yeah, I think we can. So if we come to Hungary, 4 races after Hungary is Austin. Excuse me. So we can have all these parts ready for Austin. As long as we keep bigging up that engine, as long as we keep bigging up the team, there's nothing that can nothing can go wrong. Look at that. This is a championship winning season we're having. The only problem is that we're now, what, 35 points behind Raikkonen, so he could afford a bad race. We just got to keep bringing it home in front of Raikkonen. We're going to have a season-long battle with Red Bull, I think. But I don't mind a season-long battle with Red Bull, because, you know, that's what you're here for. How many races have we done? So we've done 9 races, so we got 10. So we got 2 more races on all these components. Although, to be fair, we might just keep the control electronics on for a while, because they don't wear out as much as they should. I think we're managing it pretty well, I'd say. Very, very well. So that's us done. Hope you enjoyed that race. I certainly enjoyed that race. Oh, we may have, I've just thought we may have it before then, because that'll come in after. So we'll get the 500 for finishing second in this race. We should get the 250 for that. So there's another 1,000 from Britain alone, just with them. Yeah, I think we may be looking at Germany, actually, to be fair. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you for my home race, the British Grand Prix.